What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be reacting to Dirty Dollars. Now, I feel like this video has been requested so many times, but I'm finally getting around to it. I finally have the time to sit and do a few longer videos. And I know that this was probably the top requested one out of all of the long documentary videos that have been requested. So I'm looking forward to getting into this because I've done a couple documentaries from the Flow Racing channel on dirt racing and stuff, and I've absolutely loved every single one of them. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this video. So I'm just going to shut up and we'll get straight into it.
Dirt racing, we're in our own little world. I know that.
Your own little world that I want to be a part of. Are you kidding? Get me over to the States. I want to watch a few races.
I've worked as hard as I could work, and felt like I've made the most out of every opportunity that's been given to me.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Me.
I'm not going to brag on myself, but I'm going to tell you what I've done and what I haven't done.
I love that. He sounds really down to earth.
I go around the circle every weekend and just try to go a little bit faster than everybody else.
I love that, though. It's always the down-to-earth, quiet ones that are the most mean and ruthless on the racetrack, and I love it.
We've been trying to...
Dirty Dollar Ranch. That was the most British thing ever. I'm so sorry.
We lived down in one of the rental houses for a year while we was working.
Okay, wow. That looks beautiful.
First thing that sold us on the house was this view. In South Carolina, you usually don't get good mountain views.
I'd love that, to just move away from a city, stay where no one can bother you. I'd love that.
We got a ranch. You know what it needs to be named? The Dirty Dollar. And he was like, why the Dirty Dollar? I was like, well, you make $1 getting dirty.
Yeah, that's fair.
Has won his third consecutive crown jewel race.
$75,000.
Wow.
Our next millionaire is Jonathan Davenport.
That's insane that you can just win a race and suddenly win $1 million. So, huh?
In $2,750. It was just right over $2 million.
I mean, seriously, what do you say? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dirt track racing here. That's not supposed to be a thing.
This is what I'm saying. How can you win a race and then win that much money? That's insane. Suddenly, I'm gonna, get on a dirt track and train and win $2 million.
Gosh, going and buying something was unheard of because you just never knew. It ain't always been like this.
Well, yeah. I guess with the only downside of that is very unpredictable. You don't know if you're going to win. You don't know how many times you're going to win, how much money you're going to win. Is it going to help you or not? I guess that could be the downside to it.
My dad put a lot of effort, a lot of money, basically went bankrupt trying to get me to the next level. He always told me that once he saw that I was better than he was, he just went ahead and quit and let me take over.
Wow.
In the asphalt world, I got where I was winning a lot
Oh my God, look at that car. It's incredible.
of car stuff, and then we moved on to...
So many trophies.
And my grandpa had a late model that I could...
Wow, look at that. I love the colors.
He had another driver that drove for him all the time, and all of his stuff got stolen. His truck, trailer, car, all the parts.
No way.
Sell my car that I was racing to buy his other driver another car and basically start over. So that's when me and my dad kind of went together, and I was working in his shop. I'd been working there for a year and a half or whatever before I started driving for him. At the time I was still a lot wild.
Love that.
I led the first part of the race, and then both of them passed me, and Burkoffer passed me too, and the caution come out. And I kind of got settled down and moved my line around and drove back by all three.
Wow. That's incredible.
Know that I could actually do it in the slick too, at the longer 100-lap races.
Let's go, Magnolia Motor Speedway. Give Superman a round of applause.
At that point, I'd kind of went to the mountaintop, and I'd fell off of it.
Oh.
Boyer, and then that deal went south, and I was just trying to find myself. That's when I decided to slow down some. We just had our son. The magical 2015 year started. All of our plans went to shit at that point.
Oh.
Me and Kevin went down to Speed Weeks. We'd watch every year, and we wanted to go get some of that.
Checkered flag. Out at turn 4.
They just look insane on the track.
He pulls up. There's no green light. There's no green light.
Oh my.
That means the winner of the Dirt Late Model Dream.
Wow. That's insane.
Dream was just kind of riding high on a wave and never wanted to quit.
The dream season will continue for Superman.
For Superman. I love the nickname there.
The winner of Lucas Oil Speedway.
We probably had one spare motor.
What?
Superman. The driver of the year so far wins the 45th World.
I feel like that always happens though. Like you have to hit rock bottom, like pure rock bottom, to actually then go, no, I'm not putting up with this anymore, and actually put the work in, and it pays off.
Davenport's 2015 season, of course, that was the benchmark almost for his season in 2022.
Yeah.
He wins almost $700,000 and a
Oh damn! You really turned it around. $700,000 in 1 year, just by racing. It's beautiful.
And so I took a different direction and went back to Barry Wright. That year quite didn't work out like we wanted it to either. Me and Kevin actually got back together once we kind of got a breather.
Wow, look at that slow-mo.
I kind of knew Lance just from Jared, where me and Jared was teammates at Warriors.
Jared Landers, the double Motorsports Week Lumpers Durham Racing Engine Pro Production.
Oh!
Flip between 3 and 4, and the red is Jared
What?
Landers on his top.
When Jared got hurt in
That looks horrifying.
Car 49 will do it. Jonathan Davenport wins his 3rd World 100.
Wow.
Superman's simply that to me, his nickname. I think it's cute. The kids look at him that way, and he's
Yeah, I was going to say, that's got to be adorable for the kids. Superman.
first time I met him though, I was, no, he's arrogant. I'm not. We're not. No.
I love that though. It's always the way you're like, no.
I was raised around cotton and peanuts. My dad was a crop duster. Both my grandparents were farmers and had cattle and stuff like that. So I mean, this is what I was raised around.
Oh, I love that though. It's just kept the family tradition going. I would love to do that. Like, have my own little like farm. Me saying that, and I don't live anywhere near the countryside, but like it's always seems had such an appeal to me to do that. Just move away into the middle of nowhere, raise my own farm. Like, love it.
This is Fancy. She's about a year and a half old heifer.
Fancy's my girl. She's really Jonathan's girl. I mean, like Jonathan will call me and he was like, well, "How's Fancy doing?" I'm like, "Fancy's fine. Don't worry about it."
Oh, that's so cute.
Max was our first bottle calf we had, and he's the one that actually used to stay in the house with us.
What?
Inside, I know, it's crazy.
That's so adorable.
We took him to Blaine's
I'm gonna cry.
baseball game a couple times, or house train, whatever you want to call it. I always got a favorite. Yeah, her name's Eldora.
Her name's Eldora. That's...
If one looks like it's gonna run at me and get me with a horn, yell at me.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. There's only a few I got to worry about. Watch out. Watch out. Back. Back.
No, that's one bit that I couldn't do.
And go out there and, it's just a respect for how big and strong they are, and they just move around so graceful. You never know how strong
I mean, they're beautiful.
going out and petting them, but whenever they get agitated or get a little mean,
But yeah,
they'll
that's
show you that they're bigger and badder than you are.
that's scary.
They're pissed and fighting. It's like National Damn Geographic right here.
All right, now y'all knock it off. Quit. Stop. Knock it off.
I'm so stunned. I'm like, I want to live on a farm, but like, also this bit, I'd be like, no, that is too much for me. I'd be screaming and like, call me a wimp, but I'd be like locking the gate behind me.
It's not easy for a wife.
No. It's hard.
Oh.
I'm just gonna be honest.
I know. I hate that it's become a thing where it's like People are like, I just want to be a stay-at-home wife. Do you actually know what that means? Like, I'm not saying that's the... It's so hard, but like it's got to be difficult.
There was 2 races that I lost that we should have won. Both of them paid $50,000. One of them was at the Show Me, which is the first crown jewel of the year.
Winger or Pearson in front of them. Here comes.
Oh!
Spins. Davenport.
Oh no!
Contact with Ferguson.
Then at Charlotte, we had a really good car there. Kind of got behind through the weekend and got past with only a couple to go there.
Oh, that's got to be so annoying if you get past with only a few laps to go. Oh, that would irritate me so much.
It was a wild week coming into that weekend. I mean, they had excavators and bulldozers on the track the day before the race.
What?
2 times prior on this new dirt. And we're like, holy cow, how are we ever going to run 100 laps here? And then the weather was coming in.
Oh my.
They have officially postponed.
I was going to say, surely they have to move it.
They helped Nervous Nancy over here through the whole thing.
That would be me. I'd be like, guys, we all have to watch it together because I can't be a nervous wreck at home.
Do I know how serious he took everything to get to this point? Absolutely. But do you really ever dream that he's got a shot at $1 million?
Because that's incredible. You win one race and you've won $1 million. That's life-changing.
Right now, Davenport is pulling away in a turn 1, almost a straightaway over McCready. For the final lap and a half, James will keep it glued to your race leader.
McCready's off the pace, going down the back straight.
Oh my God.
Flat tire.
Oh, and the caution is
Yes.
out. A flag
Wow.
on McCready.
Oh no, caution to the last few laps. That would break me.
If I actually threw up or if I just felt like I was gonna throw up when that caution come out. And then we had Matt right there. And I was like, oh dear. I mean, been around racing in the South inning, you know. Jonathan and Madden have not always been best friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a 2-lap dash for...
Oh my God. Look at how close they are. For $1 million. Anything can happen. That's terrifying.
Jonathan Davenport, your leader. Here comes Matt down to the inside.
When you throw $1 million out there, you know, there's a lot of people do a lot of stupid things.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
Here comes the slider. White flag, 1 to go.
Oh my God. White flag and they're still so close.
Madden going to try to give it one last effort through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Your next millionaire is Jonathan.
Wow. My God.
It was my guy that went across the finish line first. I was like, holy shit. He did it.
I probably, if that happened to me, if I was watching like my partner win $1 million, I would literally freeze watching the TV. I'd be like, and then I just start bawling my eyes out.
Until after the race. It kind of sunk in when I see my dad coming up and give me a big hug and just all the struggles him and my mom went through. I don't know that we even said anything. It was just the look that I got from him, and he was almost in tears.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. I can't. When old people cry, it's literally sends me over the edge.
Anyway, that's my wife. She couldn't be here, but she's here with us now.
Rachel, we're celebrating in victory lane right now. Yes, ma'am. He just won over.
Oh.
How do you put it in words? How do you describe it?
Yeah, I can only imagine what that feeling was.
He done it. I told him, I was like, honey, you've made it.
Yeah.
You've done it. You've actually done it. And he just said, I think so.
Oh, I got chills everywhere.
We'd wrecked that car and really didn't think anything was wrong with it, and took it to several test sessions and just got there, and it just wasn't any good. Like we was in left field.
Oh, it's $1 million curse. That's what it is.
Gonna go, and we thought we might have something figured out, but qualifying 27th out of 30-something is not really our standard.
Even after qualifying, we had to do something because we was so bad. So we was scrambling around, changing stuff, changed the whole rear end housing. That just puts you in the back of the heat race when mistakes happen that you can't help.
And green flag is out. Heat race number 4 underway.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Collecting each other already. Oh, he's involved.
That was the worst day at the racetrack we'd had all year, probably in a lot of years. Just nothing seemed to go our way. I actually got in 2 wrecks before the first lap of the heat race.
What?
Davenport's got his work cut out for him. Green flag is out. We got a
Yo.
here on the front chute. It's Jonathan
What the
Davenport
hell?
again.
I don't have a problem with it, but I feel like you just want me to fucking get out of your way and you don't want to. You drive all over me. You need to know when you're fucking trying to get something done.
Oh.
Don't fucking do it. If you know that, you're good. You know you're good. I get it. You want $1 million. Agree?
What was the combo about with Tyler?
Oh, we just talking about what we was gonna do tomorrow.
You're great.
That's pretty much it. Just
PR trained to the max there. Can you hear that media training? He's like, oh, we're just chatting about tomorrow.
each other doesn't. So we just had a little discussion. There's time and place for everything, and right now wasn't it.
I'm good
Oh, I love that. He just keeps to himself.
there and do my talking on the racetrack.
That is fair. Like I said, those kind of people are the most ruthless on the racetrack. I love it.
Let's go.
Here they come. Green flag is down, and we are under.
I'm sorry, but if I was watching my partner in a race, I would be such a nervous wreck. Are you kidding? I'd have to like turn around and not watch it.
Superman up to the 5th spot, and he's closing on Clanton in turn number 3. The number 1 ranked dirt late model driver of the nation down the back straightaway.
Oh my god, they're getting so close.
Clanton there trying to shake.
Ooh.
That was real close.
Oh my god, that could have been a disaster.
Davenport the crossover. He's going to go to 3rd. Here comes Superman off of turn 2.
Superman. Sorry, I still can't get over that. I love how all of these drivers have their own little nicknames.
And Davenport, O'Neal will go side to side in turn number 4. Who's going to
Come on.
O'Neal's lane every lap? Davenport takes.
Wow, he's got the lead.
Man, he was just on it.
And Davenport, a huge 3.2 second lead that last.
Wow.
4/10 of a mile.
So not only did he take the lead, he then extended it.
Off at turn number 4, your winner, it's Superman.
And he won it. So he earned more than $2 million that year in racing. What?
And, you know, at the end of the day, you look at it and you're like, are we going to regret this one day? Is this going to, you know, because you think about those things.
Stop, because I'm going to start crying.
I know I'm going to try to go hard, 5-6 more years here, then maybe we can slow down and be at home some more.
He wants to do like 5 or 6 more years. Imagine how much more money you could win.
It's just nice to be at home in a place like this to call home.
Wow.
I like to go in my little room in there and
so many trophies in there.
And have a drink on it. It's been a hell of a journey and it's not over yet.
Look at that trophy. Wow. Well, I love that. Like I said at the beginning, I absolutely love every single short movie that the Flow Racing channel does. And this one was incredible. I think it's probably one of my favorite ones so far. I just can't wrap my head around the fact that you could win one race, like the $1 million one, for example. And then you've literally changed your life by winning. Just by doing one race, you've won $1 million. That is incredible. And by the end of that season, he'd won over $2 million in earnings, just by winning races. There are some smart people out there that are really doing life the right way, and that seems like the right way to go. But the video in itself, I absolutely loved it, and I can understand why so many of you asked me to react to this video, so I'm glad I finally got around to it. So thank you to those people who requested this video. And with that being said, if you have any other videos that you'd like me to react to, drop them in the comments. I'm working my way through everybody's suggestions at the moment. If you did want to check out any of my other socials or become a Patreon member and get early access to videos like this or top priority video suggestions, then you can do all of that down below. But I hope you enjoyed today's reaction, and I will catch you next time for the next one. Bye.